www.patreon.com/modern. That's the Modern Apes. God damn it. www.patreon.com/The Modern Apes Podcast. It's literally $1 a month. You get 4 bonus Modern Apes episodes, and we're doing watch-alongs. It's getting fun. We're taking fan recommendations, and if you want to hear about the personal stuff, dive deep beneath the layer of the surface of the podcast and find out what we're like on the inside. Tristan, tell them what they win.
You Win the Internal Affairs. It's a show hosted by me, and unfortunately, we are short for time. We can't grab a good guest, and it's always the guy beside me, Daniel Bridgecat. It's a lot of fun. We started off with copyright-free music, because still, I don't want to get sued. But also, we get deeper into our personal lives. Daniel's cried, I've said a slur by accident. I tried to combine 2 words, and he came up with the bad one.
Patreon.com.
Christmas is coming up.
I don't like you like that, nigga. All right, here we go.
You don't want me to be an iPad kid?
No, you are an iPad kid. Hello. Hello. What? I'll fight you where you stand. Welcome back to another episode of the Modern Apes Podcast. I'm your host, Daniel Bridgegat. We're live from the ever-glorious
Wits
studio.
I'm not an iPad kid, and that's why I hit his hand. He said that about me, and it was very rude.
Sitting to my right, that sultry, voice of an angel you hear is the Vampire King, King Possum, Lord Meerkat. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Tristan Bowling.
I did spend like 3.5 hours today on shorts after work. So that...
Oh, I thought you meant like short, like short pants.
No. You think I was oogling and ogling?
Are you one of those guys who doesn't believe in shorts?
No, like YouTube shorts?
No, nigga, short.
I was talking about what I did after work.
Oh, okay. You're just looking at shorts.
YouTube shorts.
I don't like the shorts.
Shorts and reels.
No good.
Yeah.
I know we're trying to pump this onto the YouTube shorts algorithm, but I don't like it. It's too clean.
It got me to watch Dungeons and Dragons.
That's what I'm talking about. It's too clean.
Oh, that's a good movie.
You ever scrolled Twitter?
Oh, it's racist.
It's crazy. No, I'm talking like the if you get on a video and just start scrolling.
Oh, yeah.
It's the Wild West.
It is the Wild West.
Was supposed to be. That's what it used to be. That's what it needs to be again.
But let's talk about what we are doing today.
Yeah.
Our topic today was brought on actually by something I saw on Twitter, which, if we can pull this up, I think the Astronomer is the name of it. Astronomer CEO was caught
Astronomer
cheating.
CEO?
Yeah, it's like some data pathway website.
Did you change who you're doing?
No.
Oh, okay.
So the Astronomer CEO, Andy Byron, was caught cheating, allegedly, I guess, at a Coldplay concert. He was sitting there and he got caught on the kiss cam with the CFO of HR, and he's holding her and kissing her like they're his wife, and that is not his wife.
Let me just say, that's a smart man. If you're going to cheat with anyone, you cheat with the head of HR.
Yeah. She doesn't say it's bad, and she's head of HR. All right?
Also, you're at a skybox at it's an NFL stadium. I've been to a Coldplay concert.
I know.
You're at a skybox.
You've worn the wristband.
I've worn the wristband.
You've said it's all yellow. Yeah, look at those guys.
Wait, they get put up on like the screen?
Yeah, they get put up on the big screen.
That's
and then he
awesome.
immediately, if we just punch through these 2 ads, which by the way, New York Post, you can suck a dick and die.
Oh, that's pretty awesome. I thought it was like someone sniped them on a cell phone or like whatever the hell. And then it's like, no. Coldplay was like, Chris Martin was like, hey, isn't that?
And
like,
Chris Martin says because you will see his reaction. And over the speakers at, the concert that he's the star of, he says that guy's either shy.
Oh, he doesn't know who he is. That's great.
No, he just dips out.
Oh, he's like, oh, shit.
He starts doing push-ups. He hits the ground like enemy fire is coming in, and she turns around like, I don't know what to do. And he says they're either very shy or they're having an affair.
This puts the clip of Gary Owens getting caught cheating on The Brilliant Idiots to shame. Chris Martin playing acoustic guitar while you're getting caught with your mistress. That's a Lifetime movie. That's great.
Yeah, no, it's pretty much like you're in the pit of the Coldplay concert, and you're just like, no, me and my boss have a real thing, and you see him on the kiss cam, and then it gives you a what doesn't kill you makes you stronger moment.
Doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
You cut your hair in the mirror that night, you give yourself bangs
with scissors.
And it looks like a stylist did it.
I've thought about that. I've had a couple rough nights before. Even as a black dude, I understand the.
I have a shaved head right now.
The black equivalent to that is I've combined 2 dreads and it's just as stressful. Where you like cut out one and you're like, I'm over this.
Is that like combining multiple sodas at a McDonald's?
Yeah, you make a suicide dread.
A suicide dread.
It's all the dreads combined,
and you have to act like you like it in front of your friends. When meanwhile, it's just bad.
Every day is just, do I cut them or do I not? And the answer is always not. What we're talking about today, we're talking cheating. And I asked Tristan before we started the cast and over text, I go, are we talking romantic cheating or are we talking business cheating?
Yeah,
and he determined the path of this episode because I had a couple romantic cheating scandals ready to go, and he said no.
I was trying to find some articles about romantic cheating. Originally, I wanted to do Tristan Thompson.
Oh, and Khloe Kardashian?
Yeah,
That's
just
funny.
because he
You know what? He does keep cheating, but she kept going back to him.
I know. So it's like, how many times are you going to call this guy an asshole? When I'm like, how are you always there?
It was pretty funny. And the way he would get caught cheating got less and less like he would give a fuck. Like before, it would be like, there was someone who tapped a fucking wire in
the
his
drive
room.
thread in and out.
Yeah, the last one was just he's holding up a sign that says "Bad bitches wanted," and you're just like, we can't do that.
Yeah, he's fucking Khloe Kardashian on a bus.
Yeah. So I'm doing the
But
blacks.
also, I thought, sorry to interrupt, but I thought he was the guy who fucked Khloe Kardashian that like almost died in a strip club.
Lamar Odom. No, it's not him.
Yeah.
we should have run.
Yeah.
I also know a lot about the Kardashian dating history and all of the. When you're a black dude, that's
White
like,
mom.
yeah, no, but I'm just saying, like, okay, maybe not a black dude. When you're an athlete and you think
I was about to say, how are you going to equivalate being a black dude to being kept up with the Kardashians?
Only because I'm an athlete. If you're an athlete and your end goal is you're like, well, I'm going to play in the NFL one day, then adjacently your goal is kind of I'm going to fuck a Kardashian one day as well.
Yeah.
Like they go hand in hand.
You have the viewing habits, so you're just a Bravo all day.
Pretty much.
You watch the same shit as my mom.
I have the same film remote that I use for film, just on the Bravo network, watching The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I'm like, interesting. And she came back with 200
You're
cc
right.
titties.
You're right. Vanderpump does rule.
Oh man, I really did. My mom loves all those trash TV shows, and
So is my
incidentally,
mom.
My wife loves all these.
And then go to the fucking circus that is Andy Cohen's wrap-up show.
That guy,
where he has just a fucking carousel of gay twinks being bartenders. It is the most muscle-bound gay guys.
yeah, he's kind of like a Pokemon trainer if you think about it.
It was a gay The Man show.
That's what the Man Show was like.
I assume.
I mean, it really still is the Man Show. That guy
Well, they
runs
did like, I mean, the Man Show is more like blatant 2000s where it was kind of like, all right, now we're going to do the chicks bouncing on trampolines in their bikinis. Yeah.
Oh, this
Adam
is,
Carolla.
yeah.
And is that Adam Carolla?
And Jimmy Kimmel.
And Jimmy Kimmel.
And is Dave Cross on here?
I think he does show up as like a reoccurring.
Oh, that's back when you could have 2 straight white bros as the leads to your TV show and have it be popular.
Yeah, I guess so. Joe Rogan was on there. Ben Stein.
Good for you, Jeremy Minor. Good for
Wait,
you.
the Theraflu guy?
I'm just saying, there's no other person of color,
Wait.
even kind of. It's just like, good for you, Jeremy Minor.
Who?
The one black guy at the fucking end. Dog.
Oh,
Exactly.
Jerry
You didn't
Minor?
notice he was there.
Yeah. Damn, what's he up to?
Nothing, bro. One black guy on the Man Show. Speaking of black guys, speaking of black socks, I'm doing the black sock scandal. Do you know anything about it?
No.
Do you know that the Jews used to be the prominent mafia?
What?
Yeah.
Are we talking
Well,
about all banks?
I was going to say, to be fair, used to or just switched business ventures.
Are we talking about all banks? And I ain't saying the West Bank, fella.
So before they realized that owning the sports teams was better than corrupting them, there was a time
Yeah.
where they would come directly at the players. So I'm doing the
How does
black-
this have to do with cheating?
It's a fucking baseball scandal.
Oh. Okay.
Also, if you give me a sec, because we got a hour podcast, I'll explain to you how the fuck it has to do something with cheating.
Killed a lot on that Coldplay thing.
Yeah, we did. The bracelets were cool. Also, I kind of tried to dress up like a sleaze bag for like. Tell me I don't look like some guy who like has a.
You look like a GTA 6 NPC.
Yeah, I'm a loan shark for little league teams. I just if the dads want to throw a little action on fucking the Junior Thunder or whatever, I'm like, I got some bread on.
You sell ices. You sell ices out of like a styrofoam cooler.
Marked up value.
Marked up.
They're watered down, stepped on.
Did you bring any?
It's not. It's water and red food color.
You sell resealable ices?
I do.
It's in like those like dime bags.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
All you got to do is put your own stick in. You freeze them. You're good to go.
It's a lollipop.
Don't weigh them.
Don't weigh them.
It'll be short. So I'm
These
doing
are filled with NyQuil.
Yeah.
For night time.
These make
You guys want to have a good time? You know, watch a movie, do a little.
Is that your dad? Scram.
Yeah. Is that your dad? $55.
Yeah. We didn't know the bank was getting involved.
Yeah.
Turns out I say deal. All right, so I'm doing the Black Sox scandal. We're finally getting to it. It's a baseball thing. You sent me your what you're doing.
Heard of the White Sox?
Right. So these were the Black Sox. These were not the White Sox.
I've heard of the Red Sox too.
Yeah, they're still they're big. The White Sox or whatever. These guys, I think they got struck down because they were doing deals with the Jewish mob, which you can't do. So the Black Sox were in 1919. Charles Kaminsky, the owner of the Chicago White Sox and a prominent major league. By the way, I'm 88% sure that they were the Chicago White Sox and the Black Sox. It's just like it's the name for it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You know, anything, and if it just is bad, it's black.
Yeah.
Like, that's that. So it's the.
Also, I just realized something. Can we get a wide shot real quick? Daniel came in here and shed every article of his clothing and everything in his pockets and put it on the goddamn
these
table.
These pants are so tight.
Are you in?
This
is nuts. Yeah.
I couldn't sit down.
My phone and my vape are sitting next to me on my chair. It doesn't mean that you have to come in here and like explode all the inside of your pockets onto. This is a mess.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I have two things. I have a glass of water and my beer, but you have a laptop case which is almost out of frame. You really did a good job with that one. You also Beats almost out of frame. You're looking there. I thought those were Chris Italia was sitting here talking to us. I thought those were Chris's.
No. I really have to come make myself at home whenever.
I know. You really fucking.
This is the equivalent to someone coming over to their crib and.
You came over to someone else's house and put something in their fridge. It's fucking insane.
I came over and took my shoes and socks off. It was just like.
What's up, family? I'm Tyler's friend. Yeah. Not your son. Your son's friend's friend. That's insane.
Do a load of laundry.
Yeah. You mind if I take a shower? I'll use your shampoo. It's fine.
Hey, do you walk into your fucking girl's aunt's house and just take a shit immediately?
That is a crazy thing to do. That is a crazy thing to do.
No, that is just how I live. My girl is the exact opposite.
You have nothing in your pockets right now. You have nothing in your pocket.
Au contraire, asshat. I have my vape.
The top pocket. That one, yeah, it's got to go in frame. It looks like you got arrested, and this is all in the hood of your car.
No, that's pretty good. That's fucking.
Stop taking off your stuff.
I got 9 pants on and fucking necklace. I take off the shirt.
Yeah.
No, but I wanted to dress like a loan shark, a rube man, if you will, a guy who looks like he'll do a shady deal. Which I don't appreciate the bucket hat meaning shade, but it does mean shade.
Does it mean shade?
I think so. You see a guy in a bucket hat? You're not trusting that guy with an unnecessary amount of buttons undone.
Yeah.
You're not buying a loan. You're not taking a loan from that guy. And these guys should have followed suit. So
yeah, you sell margaritas on the beach.
Excuse me, sir. Are you interested in wasting away in margaritas?
No, you just walk past. You're like, margaritas, pina coladas.
A little male tit shake?
Yeah. Oh, no, you're definitely a beach bartender.
I would clean up.
You would clean up. Yeah, you would.
I would do nothing but work out in the morning before my shift starts at a prompt and early 1 p.m. And, and then just sell fucking Mai Tais and sex on the beaches to like moms either not knowing they're going to have a divorce or have just freshly went through a divorce.
Recently divorced on a girl's vacation.
Either way, I'm going to bond with the 16-year-old son that they have because he brought an Xbox.
Yeah.
And I'm going to just have a good time.
It's beat him in Madden. You're like, dude, I'm for sure fucking your mom.
My hair will thin because it's in braids constantly.
Hell
What's good, Ian? How we doing, family?
Ian's here.
Oh, Ian's leaving.
Oh, you're running out because you had a bigger podcast to do.
Out, just like my father.
Did Vinny Guadagnino's podcast, and he thinks he's hot shit. God damn. What does he have that we don't?
You think it's because one of my buttons was too low?
I think it was.
All right, so let's get back to it. So the Chicago White Sox, their owner was a complete fucking sleazeball. His name was Charles Kaminsky. He was a prominent Major League Baseball player from 1882 to 1894 and was widely resented by his players for his miserliness, which I had to look that up, and the definition for miserliness is excessive desire to save money, extreme meanness. He's a Jew. he was a Jewish man.
Only reason why I know the word miser is because of the movie A Year Without a Santa Claus, which is one of those like Rudolph stop motion animation. Just bear it. Do you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, Heat Miser?
Then never mind. It's not weird.
Yeah, I'm Mr. 101. They call me Heat Miser. Whatever I touch.
Weirdly enough, our weird fans are going to love that. This is going to get quoted in the comment. Oh, I've seen this guy.
Yeah, it's a Heat Miser. And then there's the Snow Miser.
Only ever seen these.
I don't know if you know this, but he's too much.
Of course, yeah. The only reason I've ever seen these guys is because it says it's coming on next on whatever channel I was watching, and then I changed it. I never saw this once and was like,
all right. First off, if this is being recorded, which I hope it does, if you scroll up to the row above you, yeah, we don't need the hot anime version of
that
this.
got me involved. That
Heat
got me,
Miser.
like
We don't need to see the
Starfire, and I'm
gender
with
swap version of Heat Miser. You're taking something and you're
is
trying
this
to
a
make
Fiona
it fuck.
and Cake?
No.
That's an Adventure Time reference. I just out-nerded you.
What?
Fiona and Cake?
Oh, I understood what you. I thought you said.
Time.
I thought you said, "Does Fiona have cake?" And I thought about Shrek.
No, she's built real manly.
Yeah. No. All right. So I like where your head's at. I do enjoy that. Also, that is fun.
Fuck it. Rule 34, Snow Miser. Let it ride. I'm kidding. We can on there. Is it Rule 34 or 32?
Rule 34. You got it.
Is Rule 32 just like they got to keep the bottoms on? It's like 18
Don't break spaghetti when you put it in the...
So let me clue you in on this. So Kaminsky is a Jew as a player.
What?
What? Yeah. He had taken part in the Players League Labor Rebellion in 1890 and had a long reputation for underpaying his players, even though they were one of the top teams in the league and had already won the 1917 World Series, which is pretty sick to be like, I don't care that my team won the pennant last year. Pennies for all of you.
I guess it will be, oh, you won? Pretty good champagne for me tonight. Meh.
Guess I'm breaking out the good caviar.
Yeah.
Turns out that's a problem. Here's how fucking, what do they call the deal in Motown? It was a 360 or a 501 or some whatever deal. Basically where you sell your soul to the devil.
Yeah.
They did that in baseball. It was called baseball's reserve clause. Any player who refused to...
Worse than Santa Claus.
Yeah. Any player who refused to accept a contract was prohibited from playing baseball on any other professional team or organized baseball. So essentially they're like, you're going to play for us. And if you don't like that, you can't like leave. There was no players union, so you can't like leave. And
that's how some like industry shit happens, where like you say someone gets like fired from or like laid off from doing like, say if they're like a late night host or like someone on TV, they'll have like a thing in their clause that doesn't allow them to do another like show or anything like that for like a year and a half.
Do you know how I know that?
How?
The season 3 or 4 of the show Hacks.
Oh, really?
She's the late night host, and she's like had enough, and she wants to leave, and she's like, "Fuck it." And the head of basically Universal is like, "Well, I fucking own you, so you can't do stand up, you can't touch a microphone, or I'll fucking take everything." It's just like, that's how that works. You mean you don't just get to meet fucking Margot Robbie and then walk away like politely?
Yeah.
No, you have to work for it's a mob. You gotta work for the business.
Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah. So it's called a reverse clause. So basically, you couldn't.
You should
play
go
for
to
anyone
trade
else.
school.
Why
is that a thing in our industry that can happen?
Yeah, I should have welded. That doesn't happen because there's no YouTube.
I lived, I swear to God, 10 to 15 minutes away from an underwater welding school. 6 figures guaranteed.
Yeah, but guys die. The only person liable of death in Hollywood is
nobody. Yeah, you're right. Nobody in comedy has ever died abruptly at a young age.
Well, I was going to say from
Patrice O'Neal, Ralphie May.
Well, I was going to say like from the job.
Chris Farley.
Aside from that extra that got shot by Alex Baldwin, no one really dies from fucking like working in entertainment. You can die because you have a coke problem, but you could also have a coke problem doing underwater basket weaving or whatever the fuck.
Underwater welding while railing blow is so tight, you have no idea.
All you have to, I spray my fucking yak with WD-40.
Listening to you listening to a downloaded 12-hour loop of the Freebird solo.
I only have 5:01 to 6 minutes of Freebird. It's on loop, and I'm doing yak.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude. You're the fucking man.
Yeah, so they had no union, there was no bargaining power, and in the era of the reverse clause, gamblers would find players on many teams looking for extra cash. A lot. The White Sox clubhouse was divided into two factions.
Reverse clause does sound like the Santa Claus 5 reverse clause.
Where he's bad, and it's up to like the elves to band together.
Yeah.
Santa's had enough. He's tired of not getting the respect
Jack
he
Frost
deserves.
came back, that son of a bitch.
Oh, that would be a fun, like, Minion 7 style, where it's like they've just run out of ideas. They're like, what if Frost's the good guy? What about that? They're like, that's $1 billion idea.
That's $1 billion.
Santa wears a green suit?
Frost has to bring all of them together.
Yeah. Santa's not a person. He's a concept. You're like, holy shit.
Copyright Modern Apes LLC. Oh, we don't have a goddamn LLC. Don't say that.
Remember the time we tried to get an LLC?
Yeah, and they asked us to call our local congressman.
What type of LLC do you have? A managed or a co-managed? And they might have been.
We were at a bank.
I walked in a bank.
We were at a bank and we asked, how do we start an LLC? And they're like, so have you talked to any of your government officials? And I'm like, what if we haven't?
Sir, you should be asking.
Sir, sorry, I'm currently addicted to cocaine.
Tristan's off of snow. I'm in there in slides, a beater, and a do-rag asking about what a co-managed LLC.
To be fair, I don't want to be here. And I did have a White Claw today.
That was after.
I know it's 11 a.m.
That was after convincing you to come. I was like, bro, we're starting an LLC for the business. And you're like, I don't have to be there.
I don't need to be there.
I'm like, you should be there. It was an argument over if you should be there.
It's fucking stupid. Why would I have to be there? Just say I'm the co-guy.
It was so dumb. Oh, that was an experience. We should have filmed that. That was great. And the people looking back, it's like a blackout alcoholic pretending that no one ever knew they were drunk. We thought the people at the bank were taking us seriously, and the second we left, they were like, what the fuck were those guys doing in here?
You came in basketball shorts asking to start a company. Hey, so you know Apple? That.
Is this where I get the private reserve stock?
How much gold you got back there? Well, set some room for us.
Yeah. You guys have to keep $200,000 in the bank for high rollers at any given moment, right?
Right?
Right.
I know the house always wins, baby.
Oh, we walked in there so confident. And on top of that, we had shot.
I didn't have to be there. I really didn't. Nothing was accomplished. I gave them my social security number, which I later checked was wrong. I was like 2 numbers off. And then all of a sudden they're sitting there and they're like, well, something's going on with the account. It seems like one of the social security numbers is messing up. And I'm like, is it?
Some guy named Fred Willis got a fucking alert on his email.
Not a chance I would say anything, dude. Not a chance.
Because we filmed 2 podcasts that day, which means I'm about 9 Bud Lights deep walking into this bank.
We're all hammered. We're all pretty much like drivable levels of hammered. It was like a block and a half away, but it was 120 degrees out. Also, within banking hours.
You know what we came away with is you know what? We
were day drunk.
We got cheated. They made us open an account and then stole $300 from us.
They did take $300 from us. Honestly,
we opened an account. They got us to open an account, and we put like $300 in there from our Patreon money, and then we never used it on anything. We were just gonna let it stack up in the account. And then one day I looked, and it said the account had been closed for like, I don't know, incompetence, fucking loose limp dick. I don't know, but they fucking
one of the social security numbers was wrong.
That's what it was. They thought we were trying to steal money from someone, and then they just took $300. And I went back into that same bank in like a collared shirt after work one day. I was like, hey, I think you guys owe us money, and they were like, I've never seen you before in my life. I was like, is this how this works? And they were like, would you like to open an account? I was like, I was just fucking here. I opened it. That's why I'm here. And they're like, yeah, it's ours now.
I'm sorry you don't recognize me. I'm the guy all your coworkers have been talking about.
Yeah, you remember the guy in the do-rag with the beater on who you guys just took us for everything we had?
Yeah, the other guy was laying on the floor like 15 minutes ago.
We got a fat guy, a coke addict, and a guy who enjoys a Bud Light. And we're trying to start a business. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Jackass. My name is
Yeah. This is called Getting Alone.
Yeah. So let me go back to the White Sox because this gets funny. So the White Sox clubhouse was divided into two factions. One group represented more straight-laced, by the way, did you know that was one word and straight's not spelled like the word straight? Straight-laced players called the Clean Sox as a group that included players like second-team baseman Eddie Collins, a graduate of Columbia University, and catcher Ray Schalk.
Okay.
And you do the mid, what do they call it, transatlantic?
Yeah.
Ray Schalk coming up to bat.
Ray Schalk coming up to bat.
Yeah.
He's a real hoofer.
We asked him how he's going to play this afternoon in warm-ups, and he strictly said, I don't want these blacks in my schools. You know?
I know. When you said the clubhouse was segregated into two places, I thought it was about to get really not cool.
Jackie Robinson and everyone else.
Yeah.
No, it was the good guys and the bad guys.
Real Tommy knockers.
Yes, and they really never spoke to each other. They were just there to ball because they realized morally they were different. So the conspiracy that in 1919 White Sox player Chick Gandil met with Joe Sports Sullivan. This is when they all have. There's going to be 19 of these.
His name is Joe Sport Sullivan?
No, like the nickname, the lefty fucking Johnny the Sack, Jimmy Meatball. There's going to be 19 of these.
Yeah.
So Joe Sports Sullivan, a Boston bookmaker, that's where he met up with he's the guy who met up with the White Sox players at a Hotel Buckminster near Fenway Park. The two men discussed plans to throw their upcoming series with the Reds for $80,000. 2 days later, a meeting with White Sox players included those committed to going ahead and those just ready to listen, which is interesting that the mob is willing to just bring guys in that are only there. It's like timeshare rules almost. They're like, if you just come sit through the end, like you're going to buy nothing, but just come like sit through the end because those guys are liabilities, and they were. So it took place in Gandil's room at the hotel they were at over there in New York City. Buck Weaver, the team's third baseman, was the only player to attend the meetings who did not receive money. He was banned either way because he was associated. Although he hardly played, there was a utility infielder. His name was Fred McMullen. So he heard about the fix, and he basically was like, here's the deal. I know I don't want to part in it, but you niggas are going to pay me some money or I'm blowing this whole goddamn thing up. And so they brought...
That usually is the guy that gets
clipped. Yeah. As a small condolence to McMullen, was a former teammate of. So McMullen knew Sleepy Bill Burns, who would have.
Oh my God! All these fucking, all these bodega nicknames. What is this?
He had a small role.
It's not even bodega in the sense of like modern bodega. It's like Italian deli. Like, oh, look at this, Johnny Ninetoes walking in.
There is. So he was involved. Sleepy Bill Burns was involved. Shoeless Joe Jackson.
It's crazy when your full name that everyone calls you is a nickname off of a nickname.
It's a nickname, yeah.
It's like, no, we call him Biggie Hearts, so we just call him H.
Yeah, we just got Big H.
Yeah, then we clip that and we just call him.
Yeah. So Shoeless Joe was in. He was mentioned as a participant, but he didn't attend those meetings. Shoeless Joe was also like kind of the Babe Ruth before Babe Ruth. The scheme got it.
No, he wasn't, or else we would have heard of him.
Well, that's like asking who fucking.
All I know is Shoyo Otani.
Yeah, Shoyo. It's not Shoyo. It's Shohan. But you were so
well when you're friends with them.
You were Shoyo close.
Yeah.
He was in it. So the scheme got an unexpected boost when straight-laced Faber could not pitch. He was a dude who was supposed to be the starting pitcher. He was like their ace. He got sick, couldn't pitch. So they had these other two pitchers that could play in the Red Series. They were like part of the fucking.
The whole grift?
Yeah, the team. And then so the grift was going so well, they moved it on to the World Series. So on October 1st...
They made it into the World Series with this grift going.
They made it into... Because they were good already. They were up by so much, they were like, well, fuck it, let's go ahead and...
So they started gambling on themselves?
They started throwing games. The Jewish mob came to them and was basically like, look, you boys are going to start throwing games, and we're going to bet that you guys are going to lose. Because you guys were the favorites.
And then you're going to make money based off losing.
So like you guys were the favorites. You're going to lose. People are not going to bet on you to lose. We're going to bet on you to lose. And then we're going to make all the fucking money from this. And that's what they did. And they really divided the team into like two factions. Then, because they were good, actually, they made it all the way to the World Series, which is where all of the money's at the time. And they were going to run the same scheme. The Jewish mob,
So they're aiming to fix the World Series.
Mm-hmm, the dude, his name's Arnold Rothstein. he was like the Al Capone before fucking Al Capone. Essentially, he was nicknamed the Brain. He's an American racketeer, crime boss, businessman, and gambler who became a kingpin of the Jewish mob in New York City. Rothstein was widely reputed to have organized cooperation in professional athletics, including conspiring the 1919 World Series, which back in the day was like the show. It was America's fucking pastime.
Yeah, of course. That's like the basis of like kind of modern Americana.
That was the only thing that these niggas gave two fucks about. Just a bunch of boys in baggy ass pants taking swings that by nowadays, I mean, Down syndrome kids have better swings.
Oh my God.
You ever see Babe Ruth taking that bat? It's fucking horrible.
I know.
It looks so bad.
I know. He's like putting a cigarette out.
You know, people say he was black.
I did hear that. And there was a photo of him at batting practice where he just had his hair out and he had like Dominican waves.
Wide nose, tan skin, like curls, loose curls. And he goes by Babe. Interesting. Although, smart on him though, because if someone asked me at that time if I was passively white, and they're like, "You black?" I'm like, "Me? What? Like
what?
What would you do if I were to say yes to that?" I'm like, I don't know. Maybe just utilize
exclude you from everything successful at this time.
Yeah, hit up my Uncle Clint and utilize this strong tree rope. And I don't. You're like, no, I'm Italian. Like,
yeah, I'm gonna discriminate you against you wholeheartedly.
Yeah, and I'll probably spike you against this wall. You're like, Jewish. Jewish.
Yeah, I mean, look at me.
I don't think that'd be any better, actually, at that time. I think that's no good. So on October 1st, the day game one of the World Series, there were rumors amongst the gamblers that the World Series was fixed, and a sudden influx of money being bet on the Cincinnati Reds caused the odds to fall rapidly, right? These rumors also reached the press box where several correspondents, including, they put in Hugh Fullerton, what a strong transatlantic name, of the Chicago Herald, and also an ex-player named Christine Mathewson.
Oh, that name through the radio. Hugh Fullerton sitting here from the Chicago Herald.
Hugh Fullerton signing off. Remember, stay black. And
yeah, stay black.
That's what they had to apologize for back in the day. It's like nowadays they have to apologize for saying the F word or whatever. But they're like, stay black. Like, I did not mean.
Yeah, check yourself before you wreck yourself. Big dicks in your ass are bad for your health. All right, everybody have a good night.
That's funny.
These words have never been said ever before on radio yet.
Yeah. So I'll get through
also, the McRib is back.
It's 2 for 1.
I'm from the future.
Yeah. So I'll speed through this, then we'll get to your stuff. So after throwing a strike with his first pitch in the series, Cecil, who is their pitcher, his second pitch struck Cincinnati leadoff hitter Maury Rath, which the fact that there's a dude named Maury who made it to the major leagues is really telling at the time. But that was a sign for that, like, they were going to go ahead and do the thing. If this dude hit their next dude up, that's like the green light to like, hey, we're going to throw this fucking game and make some money.
Yeah.
In the fourth inning, Cecil made a lousy throw to Swede Risberg at second base. Sports writers found the unsuccessful double play to be
this is segregated baseball.
This is way before blacks.
This
is 1919, dog.
Yeah.
What the Dust Bowl, I think, just happened. Williams lost 3 games, a series record. Kerr, a rookie who was not a part of the fix, won both of his starts. So there was like I said, 2 factions of the team. A couple guys were trying. Most of the dudes were not. But the Gamblers were now reneging, that's how you spell that word, interesting, on their premised progress payments. So basically, after every time they lose a game, the loan sharks would come and drop off the money.
Oh, okay.
So they were like incentive. It wasn't like you got to lose the whole series. It was like, we got to make sure that our fucking chickens are in a row after every game.
Got to count those chickens.
Yeah, and so before Game 8, threats of violence were made on the gamblers' behalf against the players because the money stopped coming in because the bets. People realized that they were possibly throwing the game, so the odds stopped being as good.
Yeah.
The gamblers weren't making their money. So they came in and basically were like, you motherfuckers are going to lose harder than you were losing before because we have to make our money back. And we're not going to pay you. And so the players decided to be like, all right, well, fuck you. We're going to win now. And so they won game 6 and 7 in a best-of-9 series. Game 8, they got threats of violence made against them. The White Sox lost Game 8 and the series on October 9th, 1919. Besides Weaver, the players involved in the scandal received $5,000 each. It's equivalent to $90,000 today, or more. With the their best player on their team getting essentially $500,000 per game in today's money.
Damn, I was about to say, I'm like 40. That's not a lot. If you're
the big guy was getting $500,000 vanilla.
I know. So he's definitely going to be like, guys, let's rethink this.
Yeah. And essentially all the players that got involved in it got banned for life from modern day baseball. There was a whole trial and like kind of fallout where players were testifying against players. The manager somehow skated against it, and then the players that didn't participate in the scandal got paid out by the league.
Damn.
So the money that the players were gonna make, with the exclusion of like the big dude who was making $500,000 a game.
Yeah, so all the guys who were sitting basically on the bench in the penthouse.
The league was like, okay, here's the money that these guys were gonna make for cheating. We'll pay that back to you guys as a fucking like showing to the rest of the league, basically, to be like, don't cheat. And then Arnold Rothschild, the dude who like the mobster who coordinated the entire thing, ended up getting fucking clipped.
Really?
Ended up getting clipped in the very end. So let me see how it goes out. So Rothschild refused to pay a large debt resulting from a fixed poker game and was murdered in 1922. His illegal empire was broken up and distributed among a number of years, and basically the feds came in, kind of tossed everything. But the guy who killed him from his poker game was the same guy who like got into business with him to throw the World Series.
Really?
Killed him over a fucking poker game.
Damn, dude.
Feels like Takeoff getting killed over dice.
I know.
It's like you have a Grammy and you're getting dice game killed?
Offset.
You're going back. It's going back. Anyway, that's the Chicago Black Sox scandal.
Yeah.
Tell a friend.
That's crazy.
My eyes are sparkling. These new lights are great. I love them. I love this.
Yeah. Wait, you think you look pretty?
No, keep going.
All right. Yeah. Well, in the vein of cheaters in the kind of whole sports category.
Are you doing the Love Island thing?
What?
No, never mind.
I got a text. Yeah. Oh my God, we have to fuck right now.
Me and Taylor we watched one episode of that, and then she's like, I can maybe do that. I don't know, it's a lot. And then we looked, and there's 1 hour episodes and 30 episodes in a season. She's like, I don't like it, 30 hours a lot. That's like Game of Thrones shit.
I know.
Do you watch all of it?
You think I'm fucking insane?
Do you watch reality shows with your girl?
Yeah, when it's on a weekly basis.
Oh, there's...
Mostly Love on the Spectrum.
That makes me feel...
It's great.
That makes me feel away.
It's
I
great.
don't like that. Do you think?
Have you heard the Boyfriend song?
No, man.
I'm the lion to your lioness.
No, I've heard the Boyfriend song.
The milk to your Chardonnay.
La, 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 la.
It's so good, dude.
I've heard the Lion song.
Yeah, it's awesome. Wait, is it Tim Donaghy? His name is spelled Tim, obviously, and then Donaghy.
It's Donaghy, but I like Donaghy.
Yeah.
It was the dawn of Guy. Civilization had no longer been formed.
I was going to call him Donaghy, which I bet he hasn't heard for the first time.
I like Donaghy.
Yeah. So, Timothy Francis Donaghy guy. So, his early life and education, born in Philadelphia suburb of Havertown, Pennsylvania. Donaghy guy attended Cardinal O'Hara High School in Springfield, Pennsylvania, along with
for sure
3 other NBA referees, which is kind of crazy. 3 referees coming from the same high school.
You're like, bro, we're an NBA factory. It's like, what, Chuck go to your school or something? It's like, nah. Tim Donaghy.
We provide chalk. Yeah.
You know, the boys in fucking dress shoes and whistles? Those ones.
Yeah. His father, Gary Donaghy guy, was a
second.
Yeah, the second. Was a referee at the highest levels of the NCAA Men's Basketball Association for a long time. In 1989, Donaghy guy who loves sucking cock graduated from Villanova University with a degree in sales and marketing. You know, the requirements of an NBA referee.
Right. To be fair...
Definitely isn't a prelude to the future crimes he will be doing.
To be fair, that is mostly all refs. Like, there is no... Anyone with athletic ability becomes a fucking player. Refs are like attorneys and doctors and like chiropractors. They're basically all old rich white guys that were like, how can I get as close to the field as I possibly can? And they get into that. Yeah,
they definitely... It's like the whole like couldn't be this, so I'm being that. It's like there's no chance I was going to be a punter even though I tried really hard. So I'm going to referee and also chat up Jalen Hurst.
Mine and Taylor's financial advisor is a ref in the Big 12.
What? Your financial advisor?
Is a ref in the Big 12.
So she's either a terrible referee or a great financial advisor.
Wouldn't have a female ref.
Is it a... Oh.
It's a big black guy. He's fine.
Oh, he's a nice guy?
Yeah. Also, why the fuck was that your assumption?
I mean, I don't know. Financial advice. Haley works in data analytics. A lot of numbers. I kind of cross paths. Plus, she just texted me, so it was in my head.
You know, I can tell, seeing as you're on your phone.
She's taking off from. She just did a business thing. She was on a company trip in San Diego.
Right.
And she's taking off to Phoenix.
Right.
So I'm saying, she said, "I'm about to take off. I love you so much,
babe. If this plane goes down tragically and you and everything I love combust in one fatal instance, did you feed the cats?"
Yeah. No. She says, "I'm about to take off. I love you so much." And I said, "I told you I'm recording the podcast."
You dumb
We've
bitch,
been over this. Please don't ever disrespect me like this again, because you know what will happen, because it's happened once before. It's happened once, and I made sure it was once. I love you so much. Be safe.
It got so dark. I don't know why that makes. I'm not really like a scared flyer, but I do send Taylor a heart before I take off every time.
Yeah. It was the last thing I ever got from him.
It's like if I die before we have kids and you remarry and have kids with someone else, show them this and they just be like, "This could have been your dad, but he died on the way to the Poconos to do a bar show."
Sorry, I'm just telling her that she needs to wise up before she comes back, unless she wants to taste my ring.
That's so crazy.
It is a very funny thing, because I'm saying, "I love you so much, be safe, you're my best friend."
You're so gay.
I think it's just a funny contrast. I don't mean it.
It's the best friend part, that is.
Sorry, that was suggest. Do you ever see the suggest a text that comes through?
Yeah, it's real bland.
It is the most milquetoast fucking crazy response. She said, "You're my best friend and I love you the most." And I said, "Love you too, bestie." That's from suggest a text.
Ew, bestie with an IE?
Yeah, bestie with an IE and an exclamation point. Who talks like that?
People, man. A lot of people.
All right. Let's talk about, so in 1989, Donna Suck a Gay Guy.
Donna Suck a Gay Guy likes it in the ass occasionally.
Yeah, graduated from Villanova University with a degree in sales and marketing, like I said previous. While at Villanova, he played on the school's basketball team. A real always the bridesmaid, never the bride type thing.
Okay.
So... according to the National Basketball all right, while on Villanova, he played, dyslexia is a bitch. According to the National Basketball Referees Association, Donna
Suck a Dick likes it in the ass occasionally. And has 3 butt plug.
Donna shoulda, woulda, coulda. Participated and earned all Catholic and all Delaware county honors in baseball and all Delaware county honors in basketball during high school. So he was a little bit of hot shit.
Okay.
But then Villanova baseball coach George Bennett contends that Donna Gay Guy did not play on the varsity team and that no records indicate that he was selected for all Catholic team in basketball or baseball.
You know that's the best day of that guy's. The way you looked at me after, you go, do something with that, huh?
Well, no. He basically went in there and he's like, "Yeah, I basically came out like SEAL Team 6 of baseball and basketball. No one could stop me." And then his coach is like, "Yeah, no, he wasn't doing any of that."
That's why I'm glad that the internet exists, because that would just be me 40 years ago.
Yeah.
Like if I had to be like, "You know I did this?" I'd be like, "Sure, man. Sure." I'm like, "Fuck it."
Yeah.
And he just looked like Donna Gay Guy likes it in the ass and his thighs 3 butt plug or whatever.
Yeah. So as the father of Donna Huda Kuda Wada, lifelong best friend and fellow NBA scandal co-conspirator Tom Martino said of him, "Timmy had a very short temper and a penchant for wanting, dyslexia, for wanting to get revenge for anything that he perceived as being done to him where he was being in the wrong." So basically, if anyone was calling him out for what he was doing, he would get fucking pissed about it.
You know, as a man who knows as a man who knows a thing or two about just spilling his cookies when he feels wrong.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
No, well, let's see it on a grander scale. Maybe kind of acknowledge where you might be heading.
Taking a major federation for I won't blow the load yet, but money, lots of money.
Yeah, still, but Donapue. Character flaws informed and influenced decisions in the federal NBA betting scandal investigation. He was notorious for his temper and short fuse, dating at least to high school, straight through the NBA scandal when a federal official described him as a fucking loose cannon.
It was funny to see you reading and just plain face, and you see something funny come up, and you go, a fucking loose?
Yeah, that is hysterical.
This guy's a fucking squeaky wheel.
And I work for the government.
Yeah. Put this on record.
You see this badge?
Yeah.
You see this badge? Yeah. He's crazy.
It's federally fucking lunatic.
And I don't know if you've seen the fucking Epstein list, but these guys are going nuts in the White House.
No one's seen the Epstein list.
Some have. I know it. Well, it never happened.
I guess not. Why are we even talking about it?
Oh my God. He was arrested for allegedly threatening a mail carrier. Charges of disorderly conduct, harassment, and stalking were dropped when the mail carrier didn't appear in court. Because if you got beat up by a crazy guy, threatened by a crazy man, why would you show up in court to see the same crazy man?
Because there's police protection. You can catch a...
Not when you get out of that court.
Do you think? You think that's how you'd react if like someone randomly was like you're walking home
Yeah,
one
you're
night?
not getting a police escort home.
Well, yeah, but are you like pursuing that? Let's say you get knocked out by a roommate. Are you are you fucking following that up with anything?
No, no. I mean, knocked out to where like I have to like take days off.
Is that the line?
To like recalibrate?
That's the line?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a fair line.
Yeah, that's a
If you
fair
go
line.
stiff, if you hit a zombie walk on the floor,
Oh yeah, dude.
I think that's fine.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because
You make me Frankenstein arms in my own home.
start crossing your shit.
Yeah, that's crazy. So he was sued
Right.
by his neighbors for all that.
That's how it works.
Another neighbor said that Donaghy or whatever was bad. It was so bad you can't imagine. The guy had a personality problem from day one with 99% of people.
Being characterized as a black dude. This guy's a personality issues, a locker room, fucking cancer, no good.
Yeah, why'd you pigeonhole black people in that?
That's how we get fucking... What are you talking about? Anytime there's like Draymond Green, you ever heard someone on ESPN talk about Draymond Green?
No,
They call him
I'm not gonna shock you. I don't keep up with these.
They call him a coon Disney style constantly. It's
What?
This unhinged, synchronatic lunatic is a locker room cancer. He's like, call him an N-word. We can go to the next segment already.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
he needs to be taught discipline.
Yeah, basically.
Possibly by a belt, a long belt,
A long belt. Maybe
a
the
long
public
leather,
forum.
a long leather belt.
They did make him do a public apology one time. They didn't believe it, and that's kind of what it felt like. It's just like,
Really?
and say it louder for those in the back. Now for those on Telemundo. Then he just flips over into
Yeah.
with-
Porque. So he had a problem with 99% of people with whom Mr. Man came in contact. Unless everything went his way, he just became a flaming maniac.
I like that.
The mayor of his township said that he had a very dictatorial personality, a very aggressive personality, and his off-court behavior was so troubled that the NBA sanctioned him by prohibiting him from working a round of playoffs one season.
Oh, he got a wrist slapping.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
So,
Just for having a bad attitude, they didn't even catch him like gambling. They're just like, dude, you're a fucking
nuts
you're
person.
bad hang, dude. Take the fucking off season.
You're screaming at giants. Please stop it. Mr. Donapue admitted to having someone else take his SAT exams for him applying to Villanova University.
If I could have done that, I would. Smart guy.
Yeah, I mean, that would do me no good.
That would have raised a red flag. Mr. Bowling, you got a 1540 on your SAT, and you're like,
Is that good?
I thought it was out of 36. You're like, that's an AC. Come here for a second.
Well, I nailed 100%. I did fucking 1540. I hit it over the fucking limiter.
Where's
man.
my extra credit? Matter of fact, give me that diploma you said I couldn't get.
Out of the park into the river.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
And that's out of here to the boys in the kayaks.
Yeah, I was about to say, there's a dude canoeing, trying to find that fucking score. So he admitted to doing what anyone would do if they could. And then on Mr. Donaphu's high school teachers was quoted as saying, "I taught him for a year, and I think every homework assignment he turned into me was copied." His wife, soon after filing for a divorce, which that's when you say the truth.
It's crazy that he's like, the topic of this guy, what he did wrong is cheating in the NBA, and then just interviewing his history teacher from ninth grade.
Did a whole hit him up. Like, everyone did a hit him up on him.
This guy was a shit. I knew he was a shit.
Well, I happen to also fuck his bitch, you fat motherfucker.
As you mentioned it, first off, fuck his bitch and the clicky claims.
West side till we die. So he said that he copied everything. His wife, after a divorce, requested a restraining order because he allegedly threatened to knock her fucking head off.
Domestic assault is never... That is pretty funny. Just be like, I'll knock your fucking blocks off.
Yeah, when he was, in quote, enraged and out of control. Although the matter was dropped when his wife didn't appear in court. He has just a sick tendency.
Damn, she didn't appear
He's paying
in court?
people off. He's paying people off, of course.
Oh, you think that's what happened?
Yeah, he's like, don't go to court. I'll give you $100,000. And it doesn't have to go through the court with me, like, giving it to you.
I thought he showed up with an Allen wrench and a real good monologue.
What, you think he's sitting outside of court with a baseball bat and a leather jacket? Just being like, you don't want to go to courts today, miss.
Kind of a little bit.
Yeah. So when Mr. Matthew McConaughey name was publicized in 2007 as the referee involved in the scandal, reporters reached out to his former colleagues, teammates, classmates, and associates to learn more about him. They had a lot to say.
I'm sure these niggas were singing.
The Delco Time wrote, every teammate, classmate, or associated...
Wait, the Delco Time?
The Delco Times.
Do it.
Yeah. Every teammate, classmate, or associate contacted by the Delco Times either chose not to comment or didn't return the phone calls. There are those...
Yo, this is Philip from the Delco Times. We were doing a little piece on the bullshit that happened down there. Do you guys have anything you want to say about it? It's like, the Delco Times? Reputable fucking permanent press? The Delco Times.
Yeah, you've seen us in our recent publication of top hoagies within the first 10 miles of us because we can't really... Our fucking monitor on our ankle starts beeping.
Yeah, my name's Mike. We're doing a Grinders versus Hoagies piece and also a kind of a murder mystery.
I just imagine just like at a press conference, like, and it's like, all right, over there in the corner. Hi, my name is Scooter from Delco Times, and I was wondering, does anyone have Percocet?
Yo, my name is Sebastian from the Delco Times. The benzos. I had a bottle of fucking Perks. I'm wondering if anyone has seen it. Anyway, no, seriously, I'm sweating really bad right now.
So my name is Justin from Delco Times, and I got a quick question. Why is my baby mama calling me back? Like, what the fuck is up with that? It's like, I know I kissed Tiffany at the club the other night, but it wasn't fucking serious, dude. We were both hammered. It doesn't matter. The fucking birds just won.
She's been like a total bitch. She took my Xbox controller and she won't give it back.
And she told me listen, I know she took the fucking batteries out of my Xbox controller.
She took the power cord. Like, she knows I can't afford one of those.
I'm like,
right
bitch,
now.
I just got you a fucking water ice.
I got you a fucking Ritas and a cheesesteak.
Yeah.
You dumb whore.
Yeah, I'm just like, dude, you're acting like your fucking mom. That's fucked up.
Oh, yeah, it's like, your mom won't let us see either of the kids right now collectively as a group.
Vinny's podcast doesn't do this. They don't do this. What do I got to do to be on that Jersey Shore, huh? What do I got to do?
Realistically, fucking bang some girls.
Hit a spray tan dwarf every 3 minutes.
We really missed that. I'd have been out there. I'd have been fist pumping if I'd have gotten a spray tan. If it would have made me cool.
You would have bleach tip dreads and
and been getting crazy, getting wild.
Yeah, you would have got more CTE from being knocked out on a boardwalk than you spending any time in football.
Just in a fucking, what was the an Affliction shirt and a Jeff Hardy top and sagged cargo shorts with Jordan 4s and an attitude.
Oh, absolute rude attitude.
Bro, this is the shirt before the shirt.
Oh, dude, get henna that day.
Oh, henna's great.
Dude, I've seen people making henna, like the ink. And they're like, you can make it at home, and it looks like you're stirring a pot of shit.
It's no good.
Yeah.
At home henna?
At home henna.
It's pink.
It looks like you're churning poop. It's crazy.
You're like, no, I cook my own henna at home. It's like, I want you to think about what
Well,
the
your
fuck you
apartment
just
smells
said.
great, I bet.
Yeah, I'm going to never come over there.
Yeah.
All right, let's finish this up.
So let's get into the betting scandal. So on July 20th, 2007, columnist Murray Weiss of the New York Post reported an investigation by the FBI into allegations of an NBA referee getting on games and controlling the point spread. It was revealed that Mr. Donna Pupikaka, who claimed the sentencing phase of his case, during the sentencing phase of his case, he had a gambling problem, placed tens of thousands of dollars in bets on games during the 2005 to 2006, all the way up to 2007 seasons, and had allegedly been approached by low-level mob associates to work in a gambling scheme. Reporters, especially those who worked in crime beats and who had quality law enforcement and street sources, soon discounted the supposed involvement of the mob in the scandal. However, Mike Missanelli of Stephen A. Smith Show suggested that Donaghy had gotten himself into debt and tried to make it up on betting games.
You said all that?
Yeah. He said he was making all the money up on betting games.
All right. How did he get brought in?
It was just him betting on games just by himself. He was betting tens of thousands of dollars.
I know, but how did they find out that he was fucking betting? He can just turn himself in.
Yeah, so while the league devotes...
You just shrug your shoulders.
I don't know. I'm just reading a fucking article, man. While the league devotes significant resources to monitor officials' performance, it found out about the affair only when the FBI stumbled upon him in the midst of a broader organized crime investigation. The NBA Commissioner David Stern said in a statement, "We would like to assure our fans that no amount of effort, time, or personnel is being spared to assist in this investigation to bring justice to an individual who has betrayed the most sacred trust in professional sports, and to take the necessary steps to protect against this ever happening again." He called the scandal a wake-up call that says you can't be complacent. On July 27th, UF's Representative Bobby Rush of Illinois, no noise in Illinois.
All right.
The chairman of the U.S. House Committee on Energy and Commerce, Trade Commissioner Protection Subcommittee, blah, 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 asked to meet with Stern regarding the matter.
Excuse me, Counselor, could I just ask for one thing? Could I get...
May you proceed.
13% more enthusiasm? Dude, you're out here like, and then another thing, because then he said, and then...
I'm trying to nail all these
Big
words.
Lewinsky!
I am
battling
dyslexia with every word. Every week, it's honestly a worksheet on reading. I'm getting my SSR points right here, right now.
Like, that's what it feels. Yeah, you're over here. It's like, dude, you're like, I'm in the fucking trenches right now.
I have to read every letter, and then I fuck it up still.
Every
It's
third word,
crazy.
all the A's are floating. What the fuck do I do with that?
And like, we don't even have enough comments for people to like hate on me and just being like, oh, maybe don't bring a tall boy. But I feel that in my heart. But also, this is just me reading. This is me reading any day of the week. It's me reading every day of the week. It takes a lot. I literally got the wrong thing. I work at the place. I got a free meal from the place that I work at now. And I got the wrong thing because I thought I read it right.
Are you fucking stupid?
I'm dyslexic. I can't put words together in a certain... There's a font that really helps out with that, apparently. It's like a dyslexic proof font. It's pretty cool.
Dyslexic proof or retard pro? That sounds like the premium version.
Yeah.
Well, I had to get retard pro, obviously.
Ad
It's like
blocker plus.
$38.99.
Ad blocker plus. Basically... Earlier that day, federal sources told the New York Daily News that he would surrender to the FBI and plead guilty to gambling charges. The Daily News also learned that the bookies in the scandal were 2 high school classmates of Mr. Donaghy.
Good for them. High school classmates.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
so
wasn't
they're
like he was
50.
pitching into like 16-year-olds.
I thought a couple kids that were like had a dream in a chemistry class one day. Were like, here's how we can turn this around.
Yeah, no. So he was getting smoke blown up his ass because it was 2 of his high school classmates who embellished their mob ties. So he's in there, he's like, I'm sitting around with fucking Al Capone, and he's asking me how the games are going. Can you help me out with that?
Hey,
He's
I
like,
know Vinny the Meatball. What about it?
Yeah.
He did not know the end credit. It was like
He didn't know Vinny the Meatball.
Yeah, and I'm hopeful. Yes, I can. It turns out he, in fact, did not know Vinny the Meatball.
He was killed for saying he knew him. So the Daily News reported that his friends requested that at his friend's request, Mr. Donaghy had passed word about the crews working the games on which they planned to bet. The Associated Press identified one of the men as James Batista. You might know him as what's it called? That guy's father. From Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, Starkiller's dad?
No. The guy who plays Drax the Destroyer.
Oh, Dave Bautista? Is that
Yeah.
what you're trying to say?
Yeah, I'm saying that's his dad.
Oh, Dave Bautista's dad?
Yeah.
Dave Bautista's dad's famous?
Yeah, of course.
I should have known that. Yeah, that makes sense.
No, that's not him. Oh. He's a former owner of a sports bar.
I was like, I'm pretty sure his whole thing's...
No, he's a former owner of a sports bar in Havertown, Pennsylvania.
Okay, all right, that makes more sense.
Yeah. So his son, David Batista. Okay. Batista's lawyer told the Associated Press that his client expected to be indicted. It was later learned that it was the one and only Donaghy, who embellished the supposed involvement of the organized crime in the scandal, in that the bets from 2004 all the way to 2007 in the NBA seasons were almost exclusively on games officiated by him. So he was saying that there is a bigger mob network.
They started tracking him.
And no, he was sitting there and just being like, you think I'm the only one doing this? I got fucking millions of guys. We're all organized in the NBA. He's talking shit to a bunch of real guys.
Yeah.
Being like, no, I got my fingers everywhere. And then he gets hit with the FBI and he's like, I have my fingers in one pot. It's pretty much,
thing.
it's
Yeah.
everywhere I go.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I'm the only guy.
Fuck, I put all my chickens in one basket.
All of my chickens. Yeah. So researchers investigated the sociology of the bets using electronic betting records and betting line data, and concluded there was no evidence to support that his contention he bet basically there was no evidence to support that he was betting equally on the games that he officiated, considering with the considerable evidence the bets were on games he officiated, saying basically, I know the sentence didn't make sense and I'm trying to figure out a way to say it, but what he was doing is they put it through betting, basically analytics, and from there they said, yeah, it makes sense that he won all the bets on the games that he officiated.
Yeah, why wouldn't you? I'm calling the game.
Yeah, I know. He's sitting there just dribbling. He's like, look, no.
It'd be like getting to pick what card's next in black.
10 yards back.
Yeah.
Just wrong sport.
That is pretty. Holding. You're like, what?
Red flag.
Yeah, 2 minutes in the penalty box.
Yeah.
That is fun. All right. Well, that's all you got?
So I can get to, he appeared in Brooklyn federal court and pleaded guilty conspiracy to engage in wire fraud and transmitting wagering information through interstate commerce. He told the U.S. District Judge Carol Ammon, shout out her, that he used coded language to tip Batista about players' physical condition and player-referee relations. In doing so, he disclosed classified information that was obtained as an NBA referee. He initially received $2,000 per correct pick, but his calls were so accurate that Batista increased his take to $5,000. In total, he received $300,000 to pass inside information to the bookies.
It seems like you should get way more money than that for what you're risking. It's like, brethren, what the fuck are we doing? 300 racks? We're betting on dudes that make fucking 17 mil a year.
But this is also in like pre-housing crisis.
Yeah, you're right. This is 02 or whatever.
Yeah. So another high school friend of Mr. Mann, Thomas Martino, just hanging out with a bunch of Italians, acted as the middleman. Donaghy also claimed that he had a severe gambling addiction for which he was taking antidepressants. Don't work, pal. And researchers explained coded language referred to by him was significant because it supported the contention of his co-conspirators who were also using the decoded language. That the bets were on the games he officiated. So he would pick up the phone using the code MOM for the home team. The only way his middleman, Martino, could know which team to pick was if the game and matchup was known. So he had to be there and be like, all right, Martino, watch the game tonight. And then they'll be like, Mom. And that's who's winning.
That's the high-level code?
Literally makes no sense.
All right.
We used to do the same thing about smoking weed when I was younger.
Mom.
I'm like, you want to play Xbox today?
Yeah, you guys want to take a walk?
You guys want to... Do you have the glass part of your Xbox that we need to smoke Xbox?
You guys want to roll up some PlayStation? Get the fuck out of here.
So, he was released on a $250,000 bond and awaited sentencing on January 25th, 2008. And on January 19th, the NBA filed a demand that he reimburse the league for the cost of his airfare and meals, complimentary game tickets, and other expenses, including $750 shoes. His lawyer said that the league was trying to retaliate against him for his conduct. Duh. And a judge delayed sentencing to allow for more time to decide how much more restitution him and his two co-conspirators should pay the NBA for their roles in the betting scandal. The NBA claimed that he owed them $1.4 million.
Holy shit.
Yeah, including $500,000 of his pay in benefits over 4 seasons, plus hefty legal fees and other expenses related to internal investigations. His lawyer argued that the punishment should apply to only 1 season, a position supported by the government in court papers. According to the Associated Press, Andrew Thomas, the former county attorney of Maricopa County, Arizona, hell yeah!
We get involved.
Shout out Maricopa. Asked the NBA and FBI if he initially called the two Suns road playoff games. The games in question occurred in April 2007 and May of 2007. In a letter, Stern and FBI Director Robert Mueller, which still, he's around, that's nuts, Thomas said that his conduct may have violated Arizona criminal law and should face charges there. So basically, his sentencing, let's get to the skimmy. On July 29th of 2008, he was sentenced in the United States District Court of the Eastern District of New York.
4 months parole.
15 months in prison for his participation in the gambling scandal. He could have faced up to 33 months, but Judge Carol Ammon reduced his sentence to 15 months following by 3 years of supervised release.
Parole, yeah.
Yeah.
That's fucking nothing. Although he can't work really anywhere anymore. And
yeah.
He'd have to pay back 1.2 and his wife left him. And
yeah. And all of his guys turned on him. All of his high school buddies.
All his boys turned on him.
Yeah. They said, in quote, in court, without Mr. Donapoo, there was no scheme.
Yeah. Maybe you should just unalive end it.
Yeah.
Wow, what's that guy doing? In all honesty, he's probably a cajillionaire betting fucking crypto at the right time and is like touring on boats with Elon. Is that it?
Yep. So Batista and Martino were both sentenced earlier that month, receiving 15 months and 366 days, respectively, in court. And also, this had a wave of an impact on the NBA, especially vetting.
Do you know what it did? It really helped pay of referees. Because the only reason this motherfucker was doing this, the referees in the NFL just stopped having day jobs 4 fucking years ago.
Yeah, I can imagine them coaching fucking high school.
No, they're literally, like I said, they're all
basketball.
lawyers and attorneys and high level. Because you should be still a high achiever to get that job. They don't just give it to anyone.
Yeah.
But now they kind of realize Maybe we should make it like we pay them enough so they don't do bads, and now they make good money, and there's no more fucking...
Yeah, no, he's a good guy. He works in an Italian restaurant
he got
that's
paid...
been open for 50 years.
He got paid, what, $300,000? That's an attorney's salary. You know, like they started paying them like good shit. Anyway, if you liked what you're watching, www.patreon.com/themodernapes. We encourage you when you join the Patreon to make your name something fun, or if you're on it already, change it to something interesting. We'll read it out on the back end, whether you're just monkeying around $1 level or a $10 follower of Gus. We got a couple new ones this week. Obviously, the old staples. We got, I think I read Daniel's Too Pretty for Prison last week. There's a weird Sanskrit thing. A couple new guys. A free train ride to German summer camp. ... Deal.
All right.
Yeah.
I like that.
Carl, I probably fumbled the bag with Sophia last week. Goldthorpe.
Dog, she's all you had.
Damn it, Carl.
She's literally all you had.
Well, he doesn't.
Why are you doing this?
He does have lupus still.
You were, I mean, sure. I guess that's something.
And then how does the Modern Apes affect Chudir's legacy? That's a deep cut for your ass.
That is a deep cut.
See you guys later. Tell a friend about the cash. Join the Patreon.
Shout out your dear.
That shit was fire. Thank you.